Hi, members. We are in the month of December. How is this even possible? I still think it's like February sometimes. But alas, here we are in the last month of 2024. And we are going to focus in practices this month. We have kind of a hodgepodge schedule. We're going to focus on peace. That is our word for December, and what that means, how we create it in our lives, and its true importance in our lives. We have coming in the very beginning of January, January 5th, our 40-day ceremony, and it's free for members. You register using the code ceremony. Email me if you can't figure it out and I'll get you signed up. I know it's a little bit tricky to get the code to work. And I encourage you to join us. So the only live part of ceremony is going to be 4 Zoom calls that we gather in to touch in every 10 days. So we'll do a Zoom call at the beginning and then 10 days, 10 days, 10 days, and at the very end. And then it's completely customizable what happens after that. So maybe for you, for the 40 days that we have to practice, you're going to do 5 minutes of meditation, but you're going to do it every day. Or you might want to go for adding some yoga in. Maybe it's sun salutations. Maybe it's just the yoga practice that I assign for that 10 days. It's a special practice just for that section of time. But the encouragement is to make it your own and to really give it a shot. And I say this as somebody who has done several 40-day practices. It is incredible. You realize how much you go through in 40 days because the practice is the same and you journal about it every time, every day, just for a few minutes. You see this arc of your life and these twists and these turns and the ebb and the flow, and yet here's your little sweet practice just supporting it all underneath the surface. You know this. It is really hard sometimes to do the things we need to do to take care of ourselves. And there will be resistance in the 40 days. And when you get to the end, you are going to be so freaking proud of yourself that you did it. I'll talk about this more when we gather for our first Zoom session, but I'd like us to hold this idea of 40 days pretty lightly. There's a lot in this world of like yoga and meditation and routines of kind of strictness, of must do the same thing every single day. And as we know, life happens. And there might be a day that you just don't get to it for a million different reasons. And that's okay. You do not drop out of the program. You just pick it up the next day. And I want to touch in more on that topic of sort of this dedication in this world that sometimes I think can be a little bit toxic. We'll dive into that more. But I just encourage you to join us. It'll be really, really sweet, really fun, very supportive. It will be very supportive and transformative for you more than anything. But before we get there, for the month of December, we've got a couple of live streams. We've got our retreat on the 15th for celebrating winter. We have a winter practice on the equinox itself. We've got a post-holiday recovery practice. So just looking forward to staying connected with you all through the holidays, and I encourage you to take good care of yourself. Even as you do other things that are out of your routine, still do the things that make you feel good, right? To help us kind of balance that out. So I believe that's it for now, and I will definitely see you on the mat.